All right, guys, I'm back with another mobility tool review. Today we're going to be looking at the Core Nexus. This is from Nexus Health Tools, so shout out to them for letting us try this out. This is a tool that's aimed at releasing the hip flexors, namely the Psoas and the Iliacus muscle. So I've gone over a couple other tools that do something similar. This tool is aimed at being able to address both of those muscles, so kind of nice to have that utility there. One thing I like about it, if you can see, there's a little bit of give to it. It's made out of this hard rubber. So I actually prefer that to the hard plastic that's on the Pso-Rite and the hip hook, which is a lot more aggressive in my opinion. So this might be a little bit more attainable for your average person to tolerate that pressure. But similar to those other tools, the idea is we're using this hook here to get some deep pressure on the front of the lower abdomen and in front of the hip, to get into the psoas and the iliacus muscle. So you would lay down on it in this position here, something like this, and it's going to allow you to get some pressure into those muscles, which we know can be problematic in people with back pain or hip issues. So important muscle group to be able to do some work with. It's got a nice design that allows you to kind of roll with it so that the hook can get in there in front of the hip muscle. So I think it's a nice alternative to some of those other tools. A little bit cheaper than the hip hook in particular, which is really expensive. And that's kind of my main gripe with a lot of mobility tools, is they end up being too expensive when we can use other household items to similar effect. But if you're looking for a tool to help you work with the hip flexors, you might want to give this thing a look. I'll link a description in the comments below.